What is up, my seafood friends, and welcome back to r/thathappened. I'm your host, Dr. Fishsticks, and r/thathappened is a sub full of only the most real stories. So, let's get into it. Welp, it happened. I got called out for no mask at the optometrist's office in blank. I said, I have health conditions preventing me from wearing them. They called me back to the front and, that's an oxymoron, they called me back to the front and asked for what conditions. I said, under the ADA you can be fined $75,000 for asking me that question, but since you probably didn't know, that I'll do you the courtesy of telling you I have severe asthma. What was that sentence? A well-documented history of seizures and anxiety. Not sure how seizures and anxiety are going to prevent you from wearing masks, but my sister has severe asthma and she can wear masks completely fine. And I went back to my seat, and a lady in the waiting area whispered, "She's an anti-masker." Literally called me an anti-masker. I smiled at her and said, "I don't vaccinate my kids either," and winked. Then I whipped, okay. I'm winning today. No, you're not. You exposed yourself to a person who revealed your stupidity. You very much are not winning today. I've turned 4 lesbians straight. What? A young pregnant lady passed out in the store from loss of oxygen. She collapsed and nobody did anything to help except the one without a mask who was told to stay back 6 feet from others. She held the girl's hand and prayed until the ambulance came. r/thathappened. Oh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. I hate it. I hate it when people are like, no, you're gonna die from lack of oxygen because you're not wearing a mask. No, you're not. You can breathe through masks. I got 6 girls' numbers tonight because a dude started... Okay, I'm sorry, I should not be laughing, but I did not expect it to take that abrupt of a turn. Okay, I got 6 girls' numbers tonight because a dude started shooting at the bar I was at, and I moved them all to the bathroom while their boyfriends hid behind the bar loophole. Oh my god, that did not happen. Shut up, stop lying. Why you lying? Why you always lying? My brother's friend was supposed to take a COVID test, overslept and missed it. A few days later, he had a test result in the mail saying the test was positive. That's pretty fishy. Okay, so say that people were faking, COVID tests to make them positive for whatever reason. You don't think they would actually send it once they confirmed that you actually took the test? Instead of just being like, okay, you're supposed to take it right here, but let's just send it anyway. Because not a large percentage of people are definitely going to miss it. Not everyone's just going to be perfectly on time. Just got mask shamed in a Chipotle. Sir, I was looking down at my phone. I can't serve you unless you have a mask on. Me, I'm exempt. Employee looks over at his coworker. What's that mean? Second employee. We just need you to put a mask on. Me, as the entire restaurant is staring at me. I'm exempt, and I really don't want to go over my medical history with the entire restaurant. There were about 20 people in there at the time. Manager, guys, it's fine. Go ahead and take his order. At checkout, manager says to me, I'm sorry about that. Your meal is on us. The lesson is, know your rights, stand your ground, and good things happen. You can do it. Okay, so the thing is, some people can't be vaccinated because they're like allergic to things in vaccines, or they have something in their bloodstream that reacts to the vaccines. That's not the point here. The point is, there's nothing that prohibits you from wearing masks. At least I don't think. So you can't be exempt from wearing masks. Unless you're like allergic to silicone or something in it, then just like get a mask with a different material. Oh great, another COVID post. I'm gonna read this in a southern accent because that's the only thing I can imagine this in. It's frightening how we all being railroaded. My mom actually knows a nurse in San Francisco who was giving COVID tests. After every test came back positive, she got suspicious. So then she sent in 2 separate blank tests, unused swabs. Those both came back positive. She told some of the other nurses about it, so together they submitted 10 fake tests with unused swabs and fake names. They all came back positive. What the hell is going on? It's beyond greed and money for hospitals. We're all being controlled and manipulated beyond anything we could ever imagine. That was an awful accent, I'm so sorry. I was lost for 3 years in Africa. I wasn't, but that's the title of the post. I don't like to talk about it that much, but I spent a long time lost in Africa. When I came back home, I spent 16 days in the hospital from scars and broken bones. I also needed to get false teeth as my real pair were ruined. What? It's not even a word. What? The first couple of months, I waited for help, but after a while, I gave up. I knew humans would have a disadvantage. We can't scratch or bite predators to kill at least a bot easily, so I improved. After a while, my nails grew long. I used rocks to make them razor sharp. I needed a way to fend for myself, so it worked for a while until they broke. I learned from trial and error, eventually using bones tied to my fingers to protect myself. I also sharpened my teeth to be able to tear through meat with ease. After eating raw meat, I felt sick, and most of the time became sick, but it was my only choice. I thought I would never make it out, so I grew a great rage. I went insane. If I saw another animal, I would kill it or scare it away. I no longer cared about death, thought it would be a gift. I have PTSD that will never go away with my teeth, scars, and bent fingers. The human body is not born a killing creature, but for survival use, we are intelligent minds to survive. What? Is this an original post? I'm so confused. What? This is so bad. It doesn't even sound real. Many years ago, my mother was in a bank when a gunman held it up. A World War II veteran walked in, not knowing a robbery was in progress. He snuck up behind the robber and killed him with a knife to the throat. That works too. It happened alright. You never heard about it because this was pre-internet, 1980s. Only local media covered it. It was a silent kill. I just looked down in the comments, and the first comment is, yeah, it was a silent kill. That's why you've never heard of it. Oh god, the internet is amazing. I say, as I'm reviewing a barrage of people who are lying on the internet. Trolled 7-Eleven blue-haired chick. That's a terrible name. Oh, sir, you need to wear a mask? Oh, sorry, my body, my choice. It's not for you, it's for everyone else. What, those walking groups of cells? 7-Eleven chick gasps. I sneeze into my arm. Nobody would gasp at that statement. They would just die on the spot because of how dumb that is. This is a dumb joke. I mean, when you think about it, so is life. I used to work in retail, had a guy pester me for a full 15 minutes as to the meaning of my tattoo. After multiple times of being told it didn't have a meaning, I finally snapped and said, "It's 11 confirmed kills. You want to be, do you want it to be 12? While looking at him intensely. That's so dumb. That's so dumb. That's not even like, this is so dumb. This is like I can just imagine this situation playing out and the other guy just like staring wide-eyed, just like, okay, dang, jeez. I usually turn around and walk out of places that make me wear a mask, but this time I decided to go back to the car and get something that would act as the mask, and went back in and got what I wanted. As soon as I did, and I got my change back, I ripped it off my face and said, "This will be the last time I'm coming here, ever." He said, "Give me back the purchase and leave my store." I said, "Why don't you jump out from behind that plastic bubble you have back there looking like an idiot with your mask on surrounded by a bubble?" He rips his mask off and begins screaming, "Heck you, leave my store. Store, you will comply." I yell back at him, "I am not Muslim and I will not comply, and America will never comply with Muslim ruling." Everybody in the store behind me walked out. Say no to shit. This is so dumb. This is so dumb. I don't even have anything to say about it. This is just dumb. Almost forgot to tell you all, yesterday I went to the homeopathic store with my kids to get more oils. The lady who was restocking the shelves looked at us and said, "Oh my, more anti-vaxxers I see," as what I presumed to be was some crude joke. Then Maxwell, my 11-year-old, said, "Yes, we are. We're proud anti-vaxxers. You shouldn't be a proud anti-vaxxer. You should be a very ashamed anti-vaxxer. And my mom does anything to keep me and my younger sister safe. Oh, so she vaccinated you. What is wrong with you, woman?" Then my 6-year-old Sophia started laughing and said, "Everything is wrong with her. She is killing herself like a government sheep." That's not what you want a 6-year-old to say. My kids and I started laughing, and the silence surrounded the room as the woman looked at us, disgusted. The silence persisted until someone started to clap slowly. Then another man started clapping. Next thing we knew, the entire store was full of claps and cheers. I'm so proud of my kids. Can't believe that happened. Such a lucky mom. That didn't happen, though. I was going for a walk today, and this happened. Me sees a group of older teenagers, but continues walking. Guy, "Hey, sweetie, why don't you come over here?" I don't know why I said it like so nonchalant like that. That's not how they would have said it. Me continues walking. Guy sees the allergic reaction rash above my lip and tries to corner me. "What's that thing you got in their on your mouth?" Me. Women equality. Silence. Rest of teenagers starts clapping and throwing insults at Guy. Guy breaks a stick and walks grumpily away. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense. Also, it wasn't female equality, it was her. Let's end it with a Facebook post. Went to the dentist, had to, crown fell off. I was accosted at the door with someone telling me to use hand sanitizer. I was like, "No thanks, never touch the stuff." Then a temperature check, and was handed a mask and told it was mandatory. I said, "No, I don't think so," and took it from her, but refused to put it on. I was like, "No, I have a medical condition, and it's actually illegal for you to tell me I have to wear one." They were annoyed, but I made it in and through. Zero mask. This was a huge dental office, first time there, and I was the only person there not in a mask. This world is nuts, lol. I went to the dentist because I had like a tooth cleaning thing. I had to get x-rays. They make you wear a mask. Yes, they do. This is like, the weird thing is, this is like exactly what happens. Like, yeah, hand sanitizer, temperature check, and then mask if you don't have one. But they make you wear a mask. You can't just choose not to wear a mask. Okay, so I keep seeing anti-maskers claiming to be exempt from wearing masks because of diseases they may have. Now I'm like, what disease would prevent you from having to wear a mask? And so I looked it up, and according to Dr. Alan Hawksby of OU Children's Hospital, the two main diseases they claim to have that prohibit them from wearing masks, which are asthma and chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, do not, in fact, prohibit you from wearing masks. In other words, you cannot be exempt from wearing masks. But sadly, ladies and gents, that is all the time we have for today. If you like this video, press the like button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, comment them down below. If you really like this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe. And that is all for today, so until the next video, goodbye.
I know it's my ADHD, cause I can't stop moving my feet. And I feel